have been working on my healing from trauma since I was a tween, when I first remembered a relative that had sexually abused me, but I didn't remember that I was still being tortured and raped every day at night. And I know that there has been great progress over time, and I think there are some things that are never going to go away, or that I will always be working on in layers. Like, I don't think my dissociative identity is ever going to go away. I think there are people inside me, parts inside me, that will always be there, and I need them to cope and function. I think the depression, I think it's there because of chemical changes in my brain from the trauma. And while I have had some days where I have no depression, and that is new, I don't know if I'll ever get to no depression at all, although I hope I will. And the anxiety and other things like that. But the other day I was deep into that emotional wound of never having had a mum who loved me and who would protect me and who was caring and compassionate with me, or a dad like that. Never having had good parents. And I used to feel like I had this gaping hole inside me all the time from that. And I was desperate to have someone love me and protect me. And now I've had years of a therapist who is so good and compassionate and loving with me, who feels like a mum to me. And that has helped so much. I don't feel like I have that gaping hole most of the time, or I feel like it's filled in a fair amount. But I still have this wound inside me about it. Like, I don't feel like I've ever had enough love or safety or compassion. And I want it so desperately at times when it gets really strong. And when there are parts of me who are even more forward, who are remembering how it was to not have anything, or to have the opposite of love, to have hate and so much torture and cruelty directed toward me. And I don't think that's a wound that's going to heal completely ever in my life. Maybe it will, and that will be amazing if it does. But yesterday I was so strongly into that grief and pain, and I do parent myself. It helps so much. And I still wish I could ease that pain of never having had a good mom, or a good dad, or unconditional love, or love at all, instead of hate.